Hi Mom, it's me. So I've tried to record this video like 4 times in the last hour, but this is what happens when you're in Africa. People come up and say hi to you because you're white. And apparently I'm white here. But anyway, this is just a prayer that I wrote for you a couple weeks ago, and I just haven't had any privacy, still don't, to be able to read it to you, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I hope it makes sense to you. Yeah, it's for you, Mom. So, Mom, tonight I prayed the following words for you. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. It's from Proverbs 31. Mom, I know I may not always feel this way to you, but let me tell you the things that I see in you. I see a woman who puts her family first, and I see a woman whose faith is in her Lord. Faith. Did you know that I have this gifting from you? This supernatural faith. The reason I was always able to say I will get through this when things seem so bleak was because of the faith that lives in you and that you gave to me by bringing me into this life. This is not our gift to boast about. It's God's gift to us, and He controls it. Most people don't get to exercise it like we do. We've had plenty of chances, especially when it comes to finances, haven't we? But Mom, you know this is the way God made you. You hold on even when things look bad, and He always makes a way. Thank you for teaching me that. Thank you also for showing me what it looks like to put others first. I see you do it in our house, and I see you do it for others outside of our house as well. Like the Proverbs 31 woman, your work begins before dawn and doesn't end till long after that. I pray this because I feel like God wants me to tell you to walk in dignity. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Yeah, things may not have always gone the way we thought that they would have. I'm sure you've had some plans, and you still do. But you know that God's plan will prevail, and that grace that you've shown through it all reflects Him so beautifully. He is very proud of you. He loves calling you His child and His wife, and that's what He is, your heavenly husband. Stay strong, Mom. Walk with your head held high, for you are the Lord's. He sings over you every morning. He makes you new. The past no longer matters. I'm so much like you, and I have to admit that some of these are my favorite parts. But I want to warn you, too, like I do myself, to not work out of my own strength. Your weariness comes from that, Mom, so let Him provide. I heard this verse recently in Habakkuk that talks about this. It says, they are deeply guilty, for their own strength is their God. Don't do that. Don't let your own strength be your God. Just rest in Him. Tell Him what you need, and truly, truly believe that He'll provide for you. Sometimes I know that He is just waiting for me to ask before He can show off and provide. And don't think that you're failing when you can't buy us everything we want. Not only are most of us, other than Rebecca, of course, adults and should be taking care of ourselves, meaning you're off the hook, but also success is not measured by the places that we're able to go, or the movies we can watch, or the things we can buy, or even the clothing. God doesn't promise us that He will give us those things, but He does promise our daily bread. That's your measure of success, that you can eat. Even if this means giving someone else a chance to serve God by providing the money for the food for you to eat. I'm in the midst of learning this, and it's hard, but I think it's better to figure it out now rather than later. I hope this makes sense. I love you, Chinsa. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. I ask Him for words for you guys all the time, and this was just cool that He let me write them down, and that I get to share it with you. So, I love you, Mom, and thank you for what you're doing. You're doing a good job, and we're all really proud of you.